Good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Manna. And this morning, it's all about you needing to get a sparring partner. A sparring partner. We've been talking about this whole thing about fighting with your faith. Well, the idea behind that is that you need to be ready to go into battle to win every fight that you find yourself in. And one of the ways that you can improve your ability to win, to come out on top, is to have a sparring partner. A sparring partner. Well, let me greet some people and then we're going to get right into the word on this morning. Had a wonderful worship service on yesterday. If you were in church on yesterday at New Life or you watch, why don't you give a shout out? Because you know God moved mightily yesterday. God moved mightily on yesterday. Let me greet some people, get into the word on this morning. Good morning, Brenda. How are you? Pamela, how are you? Diane, how are you? Vaughn, how are you? Elder Jan, how are you on this morning? Minister Sint, how are you? Verena, how are you all doing on this morning? It's a great morning. Ella, Brother Pope, Brother Nesbitt, how are you all doing? April, how are you on this morning? Dawn, Carolyn, everybody, the Morning Manna fam. You know what? Got to get some more. So that means you got to share. Why don't you go ahead and share right now? Like I said, if you were in worship with us on yesterday, my God, it was absolutely a move of God. It was a wonderful move of God. And I'm so glad that you were a part. Shout it out. If you weren't, that's good. Watch the video. You need to catch the video. You need to watch that for sure. Good morning, Pamela. Good morning, Tally. How are you on this morning? What a great morning it is. Good morning, Fran. How are you on this morning? This morning is all about us still talking a little bit about the fighting with your faith, fighting with your faith. And guess what? Guess what? Fighting with your faith to improve your ability to win, you need a sparring partner. Put that in the chat area. You need a sparring partner. What does that mean? I'm going to tell you with the text to talk and the takeaway. Give me a few seconds and then we're going to jump right into it. Let me greet some more folk and then we're off to the races. Good morning, Ari. How are you? Valerie, how are you? Vicky, how are you? It's all about you getting a sparring partner in respect to building up yourself to fight with your faith. Good morning, Elder Mobley. How are you? Jewel, how are you? Linda, how are you? Good morning, Dolores. How are you, homegirl? Gloria, how are you? Let's get right to it. You need a sparring partner to fight with your faith and win. The text to talk, the takeaway. The text is this: Ecclesiastes 4, 9, and 10. Ecclesiastes 4, 9, and 10. Here it is: two are better than one because they have a good reward for their toil. For if they fail, one will lift up his fellow, but woe to him who is alone when he falls and has not another to lift them up. That you got to have somebody to help you fight with your faith. I'm going to use an acronym this morning, and that is the SPAR, and the S stands for specialize. What do you mean by that? When you're fighting with your faith and you need someone as a sparring partner, you may be good in one area, but your sparring partner can be good in another area. And the way that is said is this: it says that each one of us have our own individual gifts, according to First Corinthians, the 12th chapter. It breaks down each one of our gifts. And some of us, in Ecclesiastes, it tells us that of the fivefold apostle, prophet, evangelist, pastor, teacher, whatever your gift is, you are specialized in that, but someone else has something that can match it and help you better in sparring. In sparring, because when they can counter what you're doing, it grows you in grace. What does the P stand for? You need somebody to be a partner with you. You need someone to be a partner with you. Notice this, that in the book of Daniel, you never hear them ever say Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego individual. They always say all three together. They always say all three together. Why? Because they were partners. You need partners. When Jesus was on the boat, and he told them to go throw the net on the other side, and they pulled it up, and they talked about partnerships with the other boats that was in the water, that they needed partners to help them carry the load of catch that they had. What does the A stand for? When you are looking for a sparring partner to improve your ability to fight with your faith, you need somebody. Here's the A: accountability. Somebody needs to hold you accountable. Every now and then, all of us get off track. Says we all have sinned and missed the mark of the glory of God. So there are times when you need somebody to hold you accountable. You need somebody to hold you accountable. Jesus sent them out two by two. Why? Because he needed them to have accountability partners. Somebody that can speak into your life and tell you that you're off track without you losing it. You know what I mean? Getting defensive, that you trust their opinion, speaking into your life. Accountability, a partner, someone that specializes in an area that you don't have down. Here is the R for the SPAR acronym for needing a sparring partner to improve your ability to fight with your faith. Role play. Role play. That's what the R stands for. Every now and then, you need to role play. You need to game it out. You need to talk it through with somebody that can role play with you to help you improve your ability to fight with your faith. To fight with your faith. What's your takeaway this morning? Your takeaway is this: don't fight, don't fight with your faith alone. Don't fight with your faith alone. You need to get somebody, a sparring partner. The Lord be with you today. His face shine upon you, give you peace. If this bless you, bless somebody else. Don't keep it to yourself. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more Morning Manna. Bye now.